Now, members of the squad, I have more updates for you on Prince Harry continuing to play polo at Santa Barbara Polo Club. But before that, I want to share with you a quote that Nacho Figueras posted on his Instagram stories. And he said this: "Don't argue with people who want to misunderstand you. Starve them with silence." Now, Nacho is indeed a true brother to Prince Harry, an amazing, amazing person. And we see the love, the friendship, the bond exposed time and time again through how affectionate they are towards one another in public. We can see that true brothers who love one another. And indeed, God has blessed Prince Harry with an amazing, remarkable brother by the name of Nacho Figueras. Nacho has always stood by Prince Harry. After all this mere campaign, Nacho has always defended and stood up for Prince Harry and Meghan. He said this in an interview with Ellen, that Harry had seen that the people, those powerful people, were going after his wife and kids. And as a father, what did he do? He protected his wife and children. And today we are seeing Nacho telling us right now, do not argue with people who want to misunderstand you. Starve them with silence. Now, members of the squad, this has been a strategy Prince Harry and Meghan have indeed used against the UK tabloids. Members of the squad, as you hear right now from Nacho, don't argue with people who want to misunderstand you. Starve them with silence. Now, members of the squad, we've seen the emotional blackmail that UK tabloids have tried to emotionally blackmail Harry and Meghan. And every time, no matter how hard they try, what has Prince Harry and Meghan done? Remained silent to their emotional blackmail. Because that's what they've been doing for quite a long time. Using the likes of Thomas Markle Jr. and Samantha Markle in an attempt to emotionally blackmail Harry and Meghan. And their response has always been this: starving them with their silence. As a matter of fact, the source of irritation for UK tabloids right now as we speak is the fact that Harry and Meghan do not engage with them one bit. Also, and now they have resorted, right now as we speak, to right now fabricating and having the power of telepathy to know what Meghan thinks, to, be the arbiter or the person who decides what Meghan is thinking. The people who know what she's thinking. People who have zero access to Meghan, neither Meghan nor Harry, because they have zero access to Harry and Meghan. And they need to generate content time and time again, talking about Harry and Meghan, making up anything to plaster over their articles, write articles about, and plaster all over their website, the tabloid websites, about Harry and Meghan. Because clicks and engagement, they get clicks and engagement from talking about Harry and Meghan. They never get it when talking about Prince William and Kate Middleton. And also, members of the squad, it is worth remembering whenever you hear or read articles or see them articles of, tabloids pretending to know exactly what Meghan is thinking, or whatever them pretending, trying to read Meghan's thoughts. First of all, they can't read Meghan's thoughts. And second of all, they are pissed because Harry and Meghan have a zero engagement policy with the UK tabloids. There are no sources close to Meghan Markle. There are no sources close to Prince Harry. Any information that is received directly from Prince Harry and Meghan's spokesperson. Directly from Harry and Meghan. There are no sources. So I just wanted you to know one thing. Whenever you see that, remember, it's a lie. The tabloids and the people bad-mouthing Prince Harry and Meghan for clicks, they have no sources close to Harry and Meghan. And are so pissed, so pissed, that Harry and Meghan have starved them, continue to starve them with their silence. Now, members of the squad, also, I want to announce this, that Los Padres team semifinals will be today. And The semifinals matchups are Los Padres versus FMB. It was posted by Santa Barbara Polo Club, and as soon as I have any details, I will release them to you as soon as I receive them. And also, Delfina took a picture of Prince Harry, as they were actually talking at the polo field. And members of the squad, I think it's safe to say that, Harry loves this sport. Truly, I can see that he loves and enjoys this sport of polo so much. And to see Prince Harry's friends like, Nacho's wife, Delfina Blackier, talking about, posting on her stories a photo of Harry and her husband Nacho at the polo field is truly, amazing to see that clearly Delfina is out there supporting her husband Nacho and also Prince Harry. They're good family friends, both of them. Delfina, Nacho are true people who have always been there to support Prince Harry and Meghan, and I love and I support them 100%. And members of the squad, also, I want to say this about Nacho's quote. Don't negotiate with someone who will never understand. Like the trolls targeting Prince Harry and Meghan. Don't negotiate or waste your time engaging with them. Don't negotiate with them. They'll never understand. A person who hates you based on the color of your skin, and clearly when you ask them, let me tell you something first of all. I have asked, why do you hate Meghan? Why do you hate Meghan? And to this day, I can honestly tell you one thing. No one has ever come up with a definitive answer to the people that have asked why they hate Meghan. They've never ever been able to come up with a conclusive answer on why they don't like Meghan or why they hate Meghan. The one thing that they've always said, hey, don't bring the race card. This and that. The Oprah interview. The Oprah interview happened after years of lies told about Harry and Meghan. I mean, they want so desperately, so bad for Harry and Meghan to just let a lie fester. Because in their sick minds, whenever they're reading, the tabloids, they believe every single thing that they're told by a tabloid targeting Harry and Meghan, time and time again. Oh, look, Harry and Meghan, they disrespected the Queen. When Harry goes to the Oprah interview, what does he say? I have so much respect for the Queen. When you remind them of that, they're silent, because they have no way to explain why they dislike Meghan. And the one thing that you'll always go back to, the one thing that you can always rely on, is the fact that they don't like Meghan because of her race. That's just it. And also because of envy. Envy, racism. Envy, racism, jealousy. Meghan is living a good life. Meghan is loved by her husband, Prince Harry. For the tabloids, for instance, they've been painting this narrative. Hey, look, Meghan is, Harry's taking care of Meghan so much and all of that, because they've never ever seen a husband love his wife so much. That concept of love in the royal family, even by the tabloids, is not permitted or it isn't allowed. They're throwing tantrums from British media, from royal husbands or princes, about just how much Prince Harry prioritizes his wife. They've been saying, hey, look, Harry, takes care of his wife too much. Harry, they're throwing tantrums because of how Prince Harry prioritizes and takes care of his wife. Because the concept of love, what love truly means, it's alien to them. They've never seen a prince love his wife so much that he left a palace or free taxpayer money to come all the way from the UK to take his wife to the US and look for a job at Netflix, at Better App, at Spotify, to provide for his family because he loves his wife and children. They used to, princes cheating on their wives. That's what they used to, like Prince Charles or Prince William's alleged affair with, Rose Hanbury. That's what they used to. Love is alien to them. And when they see Harry love his wife so much, protect his wife so much, what do they say? He's been controlled. Because love is alien to them. They've never seen it before. Because they're so used to spreading hate propaganda on their websites, the Daily Fail, the Sun, their tabloids, time and time again. They're so used to that on their articles that they write. They're so used to that. And if they've known and have learned hate so much, then how can they know love? How can the tabloids or the carnival of so-called experts, how can they know love? They don't know it, and that's a fact. And someone even said that looking at the tantrums in the British media from royal husbands or princes about just how much Prince Harry prioritizes his wife, it makes me wonder about the state of the rest of their marriages. It shouldn't be surprising that a husband will stand by his wife against all, and yet someone called Malaika Helena said that. And Malaika, they're doing this because love is an alien. Love is alien to them. It's alien to them. It's alien to the tabloids. They don't understand it. When they see Harry protecting his wife so much from their bullying, I mean, like, Harry, leave your wife, abandon your wife and kids. That's what they wanted. That's what they keep calling for Harry to abandon his mixed-race wife and children. As a matter of fact, even, I've seen these kinds of, articles being written that Harry will be needed, to join the royal family, to partake in royal duties, to support, Prince William and Kate Middleton. And whenever they write those kinds of articles, they conveniently forget time and time again that Harry has a wife and he has children. And then, which brings me to one thing. What is it about? What's so different about Meghan and Archie and Libertana? They're mixed race. They're mixed race. That's the only thing. They can deny it all they want. They can say, Brian, don't bring in the race card. This has nothing to do with race. They can deny it as many times as they want. But the fact is, it has everything to do with race. That's the only reason that any single person would dislike Meghan. Because, first of all, they also cannot stand the fact that Harry protects and defends his wife, that he loves his wife. With Harry married to Meghan, those lies cannot sell. Now, Harry has shown exactly who he is. Not someone who would hand over stories or hand over his wife to the tabloids in exchange for good press. And that's why it's so alien to them. Normally, this strategy by the tabloids normally work. They bully you, and what do? You invite them over for dinner, you get stories, you get pictures of children. That's what you get. But with Harry and Meghan, that strategy has not worked at all. They wanted Harry and Meghan to be booed. What did the public do? They cheered on Harry and Meghan. The power of the tabloids is crumbling, and they're upset and intimidated by the fact that their power is failing. It's failing. It's failing. Their power of the tabloids is failing. They have no power, and they're realizing right now that they are losing. They are losing the power that they have and wield in the UK. That's the source of frustration from the UK tabloids. Now, another person said that, Tina Brown saying the monarchy will need Harry, but insinuating he can just dump Meghan and the kids in Montecito and commute once in a while. Same old crap, different day. Someone called Barbara Ann. I mean, it's what I've been saying. Whenever they talk about Harry, they say Harry will come back, eventually. He'll come back to the UK. Don't worry, he'll come back. He'll come back to, become a working royal once again. And obviously, every time they forget his mixed-race wife and that he has 2 kids. Time and time again, they forget. You can't tell me that is not about race. And I like what, Nacho says. Because clearly, this strategy is indeed working. The tabloids are becoming more and more unhinged time and time again. They continue to be unhinged. And I like what he said. Don't argue with people who are so desperate to misunderstand, are so desperate to believe in the lies told to them by the UK tabloids. People who can't make their own conclusions based on what they have seen, not what they are told by UK tabloids, not through emotional blackmail. Like, for instance, let me use an example. Thomas Markle, for instance, time and time again, what does he do? He insulted baby girl Libertana on her birthday, then claims he wants to reconcile with Meghan. A logical person will see, how does that work? How does that work? It won't work if you keep insulting Harry and Meghan. But these people that have been targeting Harry and Meghan They don't care about reason. They just want to misunderstand time and time again. That's what they want to do. Time and time again. Because if you do your own research, you'll see Samantha Markle involved in, her daughter, her own child, accusing her of domestic abuse. If you do research, you can find a video of Thomas Markle publicly insulting Meghan, a video of him insulting Meghan, throwing insults at Meghan, time and time again. You'll see an article written about him and a police report even plastered of Thomas Markle that he put a gun on his girlfriend's head. Someone who has reason or even uses reason that he has been given will actually understand and see why Meghan cannot have a relationship with those kinds of people or must never allow those kinds of people anywhere around their children. But then we have people saying that, hey, look, but she doesn't have a relationship with her family. Meghan has a family. Her family is Prince Harry, baby Archie, baby girl Diana. That's her family. And that's what they need to get. That's what they need to understand. No matter how many times they try to erase Prince Harry's wife and kids away from him, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Prince Harry, Meghan, they continue to starve them with their silence. And I do have to say that this strategy is indeed, it's working. It's working. Because time and time again, now, I even saw, I think, in the New York Post, owned by Rupert Murdoch, I saw someone posting that, like a cartoon depiction. Like, can you spot where Harry is? Can you spot where Harry is? They have zero stories about Harry, but they have to write about Harry because they need money from clicks and engagement from Harry. Think about all those articles that were written about Prince Harry falling off a horse. You could be saying that, hey, we don't want to hear from Harry. Then when Harry falls off his horse, what do? Write 1,000 articles about someone who lives in Montecito, California, playing polo to support local charities. That's what they're doing right now. That's what they did a few days ago and continue to do to this day. They're so invested in harassing Prince Harry, Meghan, and their family. Baby Archie, baby Diana, Prince Harry, Meghan, Doria. They're so invested in harassing them because they have no stories. They have nothing. Harry and Meghan continue to starve them with their silence. And Harry and Meghan, continue doing you. Because I can see clearly that this strategy is indeed working. Now, members of the squad, with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. What do you think about Nacho Figueras, Prince Harry's true brother's post on Instagram saying this? Don't argue with people who want to misunderstand you. Starve them with silence. What do you think about that? I want to hear your opinion on this. And also, I'll be briefing you about Prince Harry's semi-final and how the game will go. So pray for Prince Harry. Go, Prince Harry and Los Padres team. Go. And win the match. And remember, whatever happens, the true winners are the local charities that this amazing teams are supporting. And may God bless each and every single person partaking in this sport. May you play well and may you be safe as you play. With that and so much more, members of the squad, what do you think about this podcast? What do you think about everything that I've said? I want to hear your opinion. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Keywords daily and consistent. And stay tuned to our next video. If you use your mind, reasonable mind that you were given, that any single person, if these people who choose to misunderstand, just use their mind, they'll find out exactly what's going on. They'll see what they refuse to see. The constant never-ending emotional blackmail of Harry and Meghan, the harassment of Harry and Meghan, the bullying of Harry and Meghan by UK tabloids. And none of them will be able to survive a fraction of what Harry and Meghan have survived. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Sesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.